mere days away from Netflix releasing the 6-part Vince McMahon docuseries, Mick Foley and Rikishi were asked to comment on his allegations, and what they had to say has landed them in some hot water. Now, I haven't read or heard what they said, and that's why we're here. I have pulled up the video. I plan on playing and reacting to it in just a second. But as always, welcome to Alyx's World, a safe space for wrestling fans like you. I'm your host, Alyx, just Alyx. Like the video, subscribe for more content like this. I have a feeling, before I even play the video, I think I know what they're going to say. It kind of reminds me of John Cena speaking about Vince McMahon when he did that interview with Howard Stern. I think back to that. I don't remember exactly what he said, but verbatim, he essentially said, "This man has made me what I am today, multimillionaire. I've gotten all of these opportunities because of him. I don't know where my life would be if Vince McMahon did not bring me in. And because of that, I can't hate him. I'm always going to be loyal to him. I'm always going to support him." Now, I don't think that's necessarily what they said, because I don't know. But I have a feeling I got pretty close. So we are going to pull up the video here. This is Rikishi and Mick Foley. I think I can show you the video here. Yep, this is it. If you want to watch the entire interview for yourself, I'll link that down below. So let's not waste any more time. Here's Mick Foley and Rikishi.
Hello, man. Honor to meet you both. Absolute dream seeing you up on stage here. So the Vince McMahon documentary is coming out on Netflix in the next few weeks. Question for you both: what was your personal relationships like with Vince McMahon? Kind of what personal experiences can you share with us?
I genuinely liked him. You know, I mean, my relationship was never the same with him after I left WWE and went to TNA for 3 years. But to this day, I'm still trying to find an address to write to him, just to thank him, you know, for taking a chance on me. I think all of us, you know, are a combination of good traits and bad traits, and you hope your good traits, you know, outweigh your bad traits. And it seems, perhaps, that Vince got it backwards there for a little while, but I've been there when he's done good things. You know, I've seen him do good things. I know I wanted, when I was writing books, I wanted to essentially do something like a chicken soup for the wrestling fans' souls about some of these real heartwarming moments, and he was like, "Oh, Mick, I'm afraid that would come across as self-serving." So he was someone who did the right thing for the right reasons a lot of the time. I feel really bad that someone I care about got into something that seems pretty unsavory. I'm going to hold off judgment until I see the... but I think one thing that's fortunate is whatever he did or did not do, I don't think many of us are allowing that to mess with our memories. Good. You know what I mean? He was instrumental in creating some of those memories. So I think I'm choosing to appreciate him until I learn more about what may have gone down. Yeah. Okay?
Thank you. Thank you.
Before I let Rikishi speak, okay. First off, I was right on the money. It's this idea that these wrestlers had to remain loyal to Vince because he made them, he helped them become who they are today. And yeah, you can argue that about any of your top favorites. From Stone Cold to Hulk Hogan, Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, The Rock, to a certain extent, even Ric Flair, Bret Hart, Macho Man Randy Savage, Andre the Giant. We'd be here all day. All those names and more would not be who they are, would not be the self-made millionaires they are today if it wasn't for Vince McMahon giving them the opportunity to become what they are. I'm not going to take that away from Vince. And I'm not going to fault the wrestlers for feeling like they should be indebted, for feeling indebted to Vince. That doesn't excuse his actions, nor does that entitle him forgiveness. What he did to Janelle Grant, which, by the way, when we get to the docuseries, because I will be doing a full-fledged review on the entire thing, 6 parts, 1 hour each. I'll sit through the entire thing, come up here, review it. I already know what it's going to talk about, because I've talked about it before on this channel. When the evidence comes out, and they see that it's legit evidence, they're not going to want to feel indebted to him anymore. But it really does bother me that even with this evidence already out there, these wrestlers still feel the need to paint Vince McMahon as a victim. That's what's making my stomach turn. Everyone has good sides, everyone has bad sides. You want your good side to outweigh your bad side, and I think Vince McMahon got it backwards there for a little bit. This isn't like he shoplifted a store or he didn't pay his taxes or anything like that. I can understand those offenses being forgiven. This man committed the R word. S.A. He manipulated the mind of a young woman. You can't defend that. Yes, you can appreciate Vince for everything that he's done for you and the business, but also acknowledge he's a sack of shit and he needs to pay for what he's done. So, yeah, I completely understand why Mick Foley caught a lot of heat, but I love Mick. I just feel like this isn't it, man. You don't have to be indebted to Vince McMahon all your life, especially when you don't even work for him anymore. I would understand, because both Mick Foley and Rikishi are under Legends deals, right? Mick Foley just signed his Legends deal. I would understand if Vince was running the company now or in charge of the WWE aspect of TKO. I would understand why they would watch their words then. Vince isn't here no more. He's not your boss. I don't understand what the deal is. We'll get to more of this. Let me hear what the big dog Rikishi had to say.
We have a long relationship with the McMahon's family. Well over, 75 plus years with this man. Business has been open with his father well over 100 years. So we've kind of, grandfathered into the McMahons. And, me personally, I thank him for the opportunity of giving a bunch of guys from the island of Samoa, this small place, to be able to give us a platform to introduce our culture and our people to the world. If it wasn't for McMahon's, that nobody would know who Afonseca was. Nobody would know who Peter Maivia, Rikishi, all the way down to Roman Reigns, to the Uso. So as far as the Fatu Anoa'i clan, we're forever McMahon's and WWE. Since I've left the WWE, I've been underneath the Legends and that umbrella with the family, still in contact. They've given me another opportunity. I feel it's the trust and the relationship of our families that's given me the opportunity to help my business grow in Los Angeles with the wrestling school. Of course, they can trust when they come to my school that I'm gonna teach them everything to prep them to be able to be ready for WWE and the office and all that stuff that goes behind. So I have nothing but respect for the McMahons. And when I say McMahons, I say all of them. What's happening with him now as far as with the Netflix, I'll make a decision when that comes out. But for now, I always believe in people having a second chance in life.
What?
There is nobody in this arena or up here that that we're perfect. We're never perfect. It's not made like that in this world for us. There's always speed bumps for us to be able to learn from one another, each one teach one. And so at the end of the day, you know, I would like Mick, I would like to keep my happy memories of the McMahons. You know, what they have done. You know, they've really taken wrestling to another level. Is the reason why we're all here, reason why you guys are listening to our stories. And they'd also have really, really taken care of a lot of professional wrestlers, their families, their kids. So let's think how far this man has reached out to everyone to be able to give them the lifestyle that possibly some of us could never achieve. And so I want to thank them. I want to thank you fans especially, because without you coming to watch us, there is no us. What value do we have? So we thank you for helping us take care of our family, helping us do what we love, and know that the respect is given back to you.
A second chance? A second chance? 1 second. How old is Vince McMahon? 79 years old. He turned 79 in August. A second chance. At this point of his life, he ain't changing for shit. You ain't changing this man at 79 years old. He is stuck in his ways. Why do these wrestlers feel the need, of all people, to, I don't even want to say defend, but cover, body block, go to bat, go to war? A man that, in all honesty, wouldn't do the same for them. Am I lying? Flip the script. If Mick Foley was the one that was hit with allegations, you think Vince McMahon would come out and talk about, well, Mick Foley has contributed so much to the WWE, we're always going to love and support him? No, he would cut him out and pretend he never existed. Again, like Mick Foley, I 1000% understand and sympathize with what Rikishi is saying, especially since he is from that Samoan heritage. The Samoan family and WWE go like this. The Samoans had a great relationship with Vince McMahon's father, Vince McMahon Sr. So this is going way before WWE. Back in the day. He even said like 75 years. Jesus Christ almighty. That's a long, long time. More than Mick Foley, I understand why Rikishi would be more inclined to defend. Or, I won't even say defend, but stick up for Vince. Regardless, they're acting like, well, I'm gonna wait until the Netflix series hits so I can get a better idea. You don't need the Netflix show. The evidence is out there. The text messages, the stories, the fact that Stephanie McMahon, his own daughter, wants nothing to do with him. What else do you need? WWE has gone out of their way to distance themselves from him. I would not be where I am as a content creator today if Vince McMahon didn't create the WWE. Same thing for Rikishi, same thing for Mick Foley, same thing for many, if not all the wrestlers that have existed in the last 4 or 5 decades. The McMahon family and wrestling go hand in hand. What is so wrong with just saying, thank you, Vince McMahon, for everything that you've done, but I cannot and will not endorse or support what you have done behind closed doors to this woman? Well, wait for the evidence. Wait till he goes to trial. Guys, it's all out there. It's all out there. If he was even a hint of innocent, don't you think the WWE wouldn't have distanced themselves from him? We're ignoring what's in front of our faces. You're defending a man that, first off, doesn't know who you are, doesn't give a fuck about who you are, and would turn on you in a heartbeat if you were in this position. Why are you doing it? I don't understand. Could they take a more neutral stance with this? Sure, I can understand. I'm not in any position to speak about this right now. I would like to wait until more evidence comes out. You know, that's fine. But when you say stuff like, he deserves a second chance, the man's almost 80 years old. What second chance is he gonna get? Is he gonna suddenly realize how much he screwed up and reconcile what he's done with the people he's hurt at the age of 79 and 80? Hell no. When you turn somewhere around 50, you are set in your ways. Second chances, there ain't no more second chances for Vince. If it comes out that even a lick of this is true, he needs to go to jail. He is not a good person to be around. And this whole idea of everyone has good things and bad things about them, and your good things should outweigh your bad things, and Vince McMahon got it backwards. You don't just do stuff like this out of nowhere. You don't just wake up one day and decide, I'm going to mistreat this woman. Clearly, Janelle Grant is one of many women he's done this to before. Because if he's so comfortable saying the stuff that he said to her in those text messages, that means he's comfortable doing it to other people and other women. This isn't just a good guy gone bad situation. This feels like someone who's always had these issues, and he's just gotten away with it until now. I just want more wrestlers to be like Bret Hart. Bret Hart was also asked about Vince McMahon and his allegations. You know what Bret Hart said? I appreciate Vince for what he's done for me, but fuck him. What is wrong with saying that? CM Punk, during that interview with Ariel Helwani, he straight up said, fuck this. I can't stand by it. What is wrong with just saying he fucked up? Thank you, Vince, for everything that you've done for the wrestling business, but we cannot stand by you. I see why people were upset. I'm not shocked. I'm not surprised. It's just so mind-numbingly disappointing how much these wrestlers are still willing to go to bat for this man. And it has to make you wonder, what is it going to take? Okay, so that docuseries that comes out this week, let's just say during that docuseries, it reveals some information that we didn't even know about and really exposes Vince McMahon. Is that when the wrestlers will finally say, yeah, we're not cool with him? But why wait till then? Most of the stuff that they'll talk about is already out there. Why are we waiting for the docuseries to then make it public to the rest of the world before we all go, yeah, let's not talk about this guy? No, set the example right now. You're legends in the business. You don't need to go this hard for a man that wouldn't go hard for you if the shoe was on the other foot. Period. So yeah, I agree with people that say they were highly disappointed in what Mick Foley and Rikishi had to say. Honestly, so am I. But you know what? I'm not surprised. I guarantee you, Undertaker, Steve Austin, Shawn, Triple H, no Bret Hart, but any other professional wrestler that's worked with Vince, Kurt Angle, Edge, Rey Mysterio, if you ask them about this, most of them would say the exact same thing. I'm too indebted to Vince McMahon to say anything bad about him. He has made me a millionaire, and therefore, I will always love and support him. Doesn't matter how many people he's killed. He can go out tomorrow and be the next Adolf Hitler and kill 6 million people. I will still support him. What moral value do you get out of that? What moral grounds are you standing on here? I hope Mick, Rikishi, and others come around and realize it is okay to appreciate this man for what he's done, but you do not have to defend him. Condone him for what he's done. It's not that hard. You will not be a disloyal, evil person for saying this man did wrong, and therefore I can no longer support him. But thank you for what you've done for my life. I just feel like at this point, it's just wrong. Just straight up wrong to defend Vince McMahon under any circumstance. That's how I feel. Anyways, you give me your thoughts down below. How y'all feel about this? Let me know. if you guys agree or disagree with what Mick Foley and Rikishi had to say. Other than that, leave a comment, and thank you guys for watching. Do all the YouTube things, like the video, subscribe, and click that bell to catch all my content when it comes out. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and donate using PayPal, Patreon, Cashapp, and Venmo. Love you all. Hope you guys are having a great day, no matter where you're watching this, and I'll catch you guys next time right here in Alyx's world. The place that is, was, and forever will be a safe space for wrestling fans like you. I'm out. Peace.